Seems like September 25 was like Christmas Day for music everywhere. And Kayzo has been one of the best artists in all of 2020. Like during the first half, he has been pumping out music like crazy. He's made collaborations with a lot of really great artists and bands. He made a couple songs that I really enjoyed. And on top of everything that he's done this year, he also released an EP a week ago. And I was super, super hyped for it. When I found out he was gonna do an EP, I was like really happy because it also includes a lot of really great collaborations. So Keizo, he's like the king of collaborations, and the songs are pretty good. They are absolutely amazing. Some of the best sounds and bass music that I've heard the entire year. And I'm gonna review all of the songs that he released with this EP, which is called "The Year the World Stood Still," which is pretty intense considering the year we've been going through, all of 2020 with the coronavirus and some of the really awful things. It really seems like the world stood still in 2020, and this EP just makes it a little bit better because it's so intense, so full of action, so full of a really great sound design. And as one of Keizo's biggest fans, I might argue, I was really pleased with it. And so let's get on to it. So I'll start with each song, describe what I liked about them, some of the things that I noticed the most about each song, and just pretty much describing how much I love this EP. So let's get on to it. So the first single Kayzo released is called "Say It." So it's a completely solo release, no collabs, and this song was amazing. So he doesn't really do much solo songs, but when he does, they are pretty good, especially this year. I feel like since 2018. So 2018 he released an album. It was called Overload, and to be honest, I didn't really like that album that much. I mean, it had some good songs, but overall, I've tried listening to it over and over again, and I didn't really stick with me. However, last year I don't know what happened, but he completely changed to be like a regular artist for me, to become one of my favorite artists of all time. And one of the main reasons was the metal collabs he has done. So Keizo has collaborated with a lot of really awesome metalcore bands, and he is one of the main reasons I got into metalcore again after years of not listening to the genre. Um, so so with this song, he really showcases like what he can do on his own. Like the sound design and "Say It" is so amazing. It's the first drop I really enjoy it, and I just think it's a really good song. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So "Say It" is great, and but the next song, oh my god, the next song is pretty much one of my favorites of the entire year.
I can now we make him wait, motherfucker.
I still remember where I was when I saw the Instagram post on Keizo's page, saying that he was going to collaborate with Reaper and Qoiet. So when I saw this, I was so freaking excited for this song because these are two like relatively new artists. So Reaper he's been pretty much new to the scene. He made his debut on Monster Cat like a year ago with first with an EP and then with another EP that he released on the label, and they were absolutely amazing. I mean, the guy's sound design is so brutal, and on Wait he showcases that during like the second and third drop of the song, which is full drum and bass, and the drum and bass is combined with Keizo's sound design, which is so iconic, and it all comes together through Qoiet's vocals. So I recently discovered Qoiet like a year ago, and I was absolutely floored with the guy's talent. I mean, the guy, he can make like his vocals are out of this world. His sound design is out of this world. Just his style, his aesthetic, it's just so dark and just like it's so different from everything I've seen, and that's part of the reason I love the guy. Like his songs are absolutely brutal, and that I really enjoy it. Like it's not just sound for the sake of sound. Like Qoiet is so amazing in the way he just combines his vocals with metal and on top of everything, dubstep and bass and electronic music. And for an artist that can combine all these elements so well, few can make that. Probably Sullivan King is also another artist who has managed to combine metal, screaming vocals and dubstep in such a good way. So with all these elements combined, makes for Wait a great song. It's pretty catchy. You can sing along to it, and I overall enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it a lot. So, anyways, on to Blindside with Pixel Terror. I must confess, I'm not really a big fan of Pixel Terror, but with this song, it just completely changed my mind. So I enjoy some of their songs, mostly Machina from 2018 and a couple others. Amnesia was pretty good too. But overall, like most of their songs that they've released, I haven't really enjoyed. However, Blindside is absolutely amazing. Like it's been on repeat over and over on my playlists ever since I heard it for the first time. So the drop consists of several different parts. So it's like it has Pixel Terror's like build-ups. It's kind of like how would I describe it? Like 8-bit sound, kind of like video gamey sound that Pixel Terror is known for. And after that, the drop, like it's pretty much a Kayzo drop, but the drop is so tasty. Like the sound design is just so intense and amazing. I really enjoyed the drop. It really crashes down. And Kayzo like takes that drop into the second one and also like remixes it a bit, and it makes for a really great song. I really enjoyed Blindside, and it's probably like the second best song in the whole EP. But it doesn't make the next one any less better. So let's move on to Breakdown with SYN and Zero 936.
My life I've been in this noose, and I don't know where this is going, but it's destined to move. I'm saying, how do I stay so confident for you? I won't lie, awake all night to wait for you, fueling fast.
So Breakdown is a pretty good song too. It's so amazing. It has a lot of different elements. So the thing I love about Kayzo is that he loves to play with different genres. So in this one, he takes on like a little bit of rap elements into it, mixed with some heavy metal, rap, and dubstep, which is completely insane, if I must say. Like combining these three genres in such a great way is a dream of mine. If I do music someday, I would like to incorporate some like rap into a couple songs, but it's just so hard to do it in such a great way. So I've never heard of Zero 936, but his vocals really stood out in this song, especially a particular verse he raps like during the end. I really enjoyed it. He sounds a little bit like Eminem, which is pretty funny. And overall, the song is great. SYN is a pretty good producer. He's part of Welcome Records, Kayzo's label, and I've enjoyed some of the songs he's released. But overall, the song is great, and it really brings out some great parts of Kayzo's sound design and amazing songwriting skills. So The Year the World Stood Still by Kayzo, it was amazing. It was pretty intense, like all the stuff he does. I really enjoy it, and I hope to see more in the future from this artist in 2021. Hopefully it will be a better year with no bad stuff happening to all of us. Anyways, I think that's all. So for the final score, I'm going to give The Year the World Stood Still an 88 out of 100. Honestly, it's a pretty good EP, not perfect, but it has some really good some really good collabs, and that's something I appreciate a lot. But anyways, that was all for this review. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.